Hi and welcome. I'm John and this is Unique Wargaming Terrain. Guys, welcome back. For everyone that's new, this is a Let's Build video. What's a Let's Build video? I take a model kit and I show you how to put it together. Now how things work at the moment is I take something from the Imperium magazine, glue it together, then I go to my pile of shame and back to the Imperium magazine. Obviously when one runs out, I just carry on with the other. Why do I do these videos? These videos are designed to give you a visual aid. If you're thinking of picking up the army for, new army, you can have a visual aid of how models from that army go together. If you're already collecting an army and you think, oh, I want to get this guy, but it's a bit complicated, again, there's a visual aid for you. If you struggle with instructions or have dyslexia or something like that, again, these are just to help you. For all my regulars here, guys, I've got love, thank you very much. I'll see you in a second. Right, so what am I building today on this video? This is from the Imperium magazine now, because the last one was from the Pile of Shame. So this is a Tech Priest Enginseer. Now this is from, this is obviously Imperium magazine, but I think it's from June or July's Imperium magazine little group that comes together, comes through the post. Because I'm like a month behind them. They have delay on themselves, so if you've already got this, put this together, then, I'm sorry, but it's the first opportunity I've got to get onto it. So what do we need? Tools as always, a model line scraper. You can use a hobby knife or a surgical blade, scalpel type item. I don't, I just use a model line scraper. I have clippers. I drop them everywhere. This is a plastic kit, so I have plastic glue. But I also have super glue sitting around in the background, just in case. That is with the Demon Net build. I'm getting impatient at the arms. But anyway, as always, we're going to look at the model kit. We'll look at the sprue and see where what we can identify. What's what. There's the body. This one is very, very simple. It's the body, front and back. There's his backpack. That goes on his backpack. There's his arms. There's like his gun holster, some belt bits, and there's something that hangs off of him. It's very, very simple. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to need the front and the back of the body. Okay, so I'm going to snip those off and clean them down, and I'll come back to you then. Right, that's me looking at you all. I've dry fitted it. It just slots on over the top like that. Sorry, it just slots on over the top like that, nice and easy. So I will say though, I didn't touch this, but be careful of that little bit on top of his head. And I forgot to say to you, I use sanding sponge also. That's another material tool that I use. I forgot to get plastic glue when I was in model shop for the weekend. Pain in the backside. When you get home, or you get halfway home, you go, oh no, I should have picked this up as well. So that slots on there. So what I do then is I'm just going to rub the end of the glue into the little gaps, the little joining lines, just to get rid of them, and hold that together for a couple of minutes. Now you're supposed to, before I go with the arms and everything else, the backpack gets sub-assembly 2, it says on here. I'm so clumsy this morning. I'm surprised I haven't locked the camera yet, to be honest. It's saying sub-assembly 2 to put the backpack together separate, because it's supposed to, they want you to paint the model first and the backpack, and then put the two together. I don't know. So what we need is the two backpack pieces, which is this and this. Again, I'll snip them off, clean them down, and come back to you. Right, so this, I put glue on it already, basically goes on there like that. Now this model is actually very, very simple. okay. But things like this, you have to be careful of. There's meant to be a little something on there that broke off as I was putting it together. All admit players are going to go to me, yep, John, we have that problem all the time. Especially with these sort of trying to clean these, excuse me, trying to clean these pipe works, these pipe bits, and, you know, that's going to be, that is an absolute pain in the backside to do them. I thought that was with these Qatari Rangers. They were a pain in the backside to, you know, to put together. The next thing I have to do is take this little thing off, these little incense burner thing, and his gun belt. I'll take those off. These are going to be very fiddly and annoying to put together, especially that little sensor bearer bit. But I'll take these off, give them a quick clean down with the sanding sponge, and I'll come back to you of where they go. Right, funny enough, I didn't drop any of the pieces. So this one goes this side, in that little, where are we? In that little nook there. So there's a little, something like that. I'm not even gonna, I couldn't even tell you because there's no, there's not a little nook or anything for it to go on. I have to wait for that to dry for a moment. Actually, when I get away with doing the other side as well, because I have the gun holster here in front of me. It's very tricky for me because it's very tricky for me because one of my giant fingers, so the gun holster goes that side. One of my giant fingers, and two, I have a very unique skill of just dropping stuff on the floor and never being able to find it again. So now we're going to do a nice little setup where we angle him between two sponges, leave him for a couple of minutes to dry because he's almost done. Right, I should have said to you to take the weapon arm off and do that. But I tell you what, I just dry fitted it and it just went on so perfect. I'm just actually so shocked at how perfect it went on. I could have left it like that and just sprayed it, it would have just stayed there. It literally just, something like that, just slides straight in. No messing around. I'm gonna now when you put this model together, what I can see here in the Imperium magazine is saying to paint the model first, paint the backpack first, and I'm not doing that. I'm putting it straight on. If I can't get a brush to it, to a specific area, then you can't see it. Simple as that. Right. Do the big circle with these two little nibble bits either side. That is where they go. Oh, I'll just knock the sensor off tonight. It goes on there, like so. Move you back down so you sit in nicely because you're meant to be down here. And now the only thing left to do is to put them onto the base, which is very, very simple. There we go. It's pretty much freestanding. The only thing I will do now, and he's getting a glue, look at that pouring down the side of it, is just run the glue. I'm not squeezing it. Oh, you silly clown. Oh, you clown. Told you I'm so accent prone this morning. This doesn't help. I thought, yeah, it looked great. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's underneath it's a white table, a white chest of drawers. He is done. So as I was saying, it's a white chest of drawers that I can't even lift up. So yeah, if I'm doing something, it's going to reflect the light so much, and it's. I mean, it could be okay, but yeah, I think it's going to reflect the light too much and have too many light issue problems. Right, so if you found this video helpful, guys, you've enjoyed it, please like, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications. I'll bring you down and show you some close-up pretty pictures. Again, this is such an easy build. I'd give this a difficulty rating of maybe a 2. The hardest thing is the tendrils, like I said, the tendril bits on him, and just point of concern would be that little piece there. Apart from that, that is a very, very simple model to put together. I actually love the fact his weapon. Normally you'd have an arm with a weapon on it, and then you have to glue the other arm in and glue it onto the weapon. The way they've done this one is actually absolutely superb. Literally just went straight in. So I'm making your guys' job harder for the weekly Wednesday, because there's a lot of good different models there to vote on now. So anyway, guys, hit the buttons for me. I'll bring you down and show you some pretty pictures, but until next time, take it easy.